Hi. This is not the best angle of me for me. Mother told me I had to do this now. This is the morning after the Thousand Goddesses Gathering Global Grid. It's Sunday, October 24th, and it's around 6:15 in the morning. And if it's for any other weekend, I'd be sleeping. Although I think from here on out, this is where it's going to be, which I am celebrating. This Thousand Goddesses Gathering Global Grid phenomenon this weekend has changed the world from what Mother has told me. By the way, for those who are just getting to know me, I have surrendered to serve Mother Gaia. She was brought into my energy body 4 days after being diagnosed the first time with lymphoma in 2012 in June. And 4 days after that diagnosis, I was already committed to doing a ceremony with a gifted Algonquin man, just he and I, that Mother had asked us to do. And she had told him then that this was going to really help her, that we do this ceremony back in 2012 in June. And what he did was he brought Mother's energy and consciousness into my energy body. And some of you have heard this story, maybe many of you, but I know some of you haven't. And at the end of that ceremony, mind you, I was freaking out with this diagnosis for lymphoma. At the end of the ceremony, Mother said directly to me, I heard her so clearly, which is how it's been off and on, but for the most part, very, very clear, extremely clear now. Mother said to me, if you surrender to me to the extent I will ask you to surrender, I will help you heal from this cancer without the doctors. That was in 2012. So anyway, I put out a couple of books with Mother, Messages from Mother Earth Mother, the Great Mother Bible. She has assigned me the task of doing the joys of doing the Thousand Goddesses Gathering Global Grid. And so now it's October 24th, 2021. And she wants me to allow her to speak through me, as she does at times, which is getting more and more often. So, wow, okay. I'm just going to tune in really clearly to her and allow her to speak through me. Hello, my beautiful children, my glorious two-leggeds. Know that this is the next day, a new day of a new world, a glimpse of the new world that's coming in, the new earth that's coming in, of the fullest ascension. I invite all of you to tune in and feel the energies where you are. Don't do this from your head. It doesn't work to do this from your head. Drop to your hearts. Drop to your womb hearts if you know how to do that, or drop to me. Drop your hearts to my heart and tune in. And feel the love. Feel the sweetness in the air. Feel how calm it is. Many of you would not be aware of this unless you're really, really wide open with your gifts. And a lot of you are, and I celebrate this, but the nature spirits have been celebrating all weekend, and they're resting a bit now, but they have been full on celebrating, because what you have done with this Goddesses Grid of some 160 plus registered sites, and all of you who didn't register but still did ceremony, and all of you who invited the nature spirits in, especially the wounded ones, to come in for healing, and all of you who focused on your womb hearts and clearing and healing and activating your womb hearts. All of you who did any kind of ceremony have helped to heal so many. You have no idea. So many in the multidimensional planes have been healed and are celebrating the love that you have brought forth by calling on me and the divine feminine and all of her manifestations, whatever goddesses you work with. And I really love the ceremony in New Zealand where you wrote all of the names of 1,000 goddesses in the sand so that the waves could wash those names and the energies of all those goddesses into the sacred oceans of the world. To let the divine feminine energies emanate throughout the waters, because the waters are all one. Oh, there are so many beings from off planet, off our sacred earth, who have been supporting this weekend, and many, many, many who have been watching also. And supporting in their own way, and celebrating in their own ways, that we on earth are doing it. We on earth, and all of you who showed up yesterday, some of you are still doing ceremony today, and I love all of you. Please, oh my gosh, the love I have for all of you, for all of my two-leggeds, really. But I am especially showering my love out to all of you who stepped forward, heard the call, and joined in the global grid, the unified field of divine feminine love yesterday, this weekend. And so I invite all of you to, one, as I'm encouraging Mare to do, to really take care of yourselves and your bodies, your sacred temples, to slow down, to learn how to be still, and tune in to me and my heart, and the wisdom of the indigenous peoples, the wisdom of the owls. By the way, the owl grid, the owls around the planet were ecstatic. They were invited in. Mare knew to do that, to be part of the global grid. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. All right, Mary needs more sleep, but I asked her to get this message out and put it up at some point. Whew. Okay, I'm back. Wow. Okay, on that note, I am going to go back to sleep because I am bone tired. If people only knew how much energy it takes to hold space for a unified field of ceremonies around the world. I'm so humbled that I have been blessed, gifted with the capacity to do this. I kept on seeing spiders for months before this event, weaving the web, grandmother spider, weaving the web, messages from mother, weaving the web, weave it as beautifully as you can. And at one point yesterday, I was lying on the floor in front of my big altar where I was holding space most of the time, where I've helped myself and received so much support and healing from lymphoma again last year, because I was diagnosed again last year and really went in deep to heal it, mostly without the doctors. Oh, tomorrow I go in for, right here, I have a little bit of skin cancer. At least I was told I do, and I know there was, but I've really been focusing on healing it, body, mind, spirit, healing it full on. So I'm scheduled to go in tomorrow. See this nose? I love this nose. Anyway, I'm scheduled to go in tomorrow bright and early to have it removed, whatever's there that's skin cancer, and then go right to the plastic surgeons. And she told me she may need to move a flap of skin from my forehead to my nose, or here, or even cartilage from my ear to my nose, depending on how much is removed. And frankly, I really love my nose. So I have been working really hard and asking all my spirit teams to heal this before I show up tomorrow. So I'm envisioning the dermatologist saying, "Oh, there's no skin cancer here anymore. Wow, how did you do this?" And I'll just say, "Wow, mind is a powerful thing. Body, mind, spirit, healing." So this may be the last time you see this nose like this or not. Although I'm really feeling very good that it'll be healed by the sheer power of thinking. The Biology of Belief, a book by Bruce Lipton. You probably want to get that at some point. On that note, I'm exhausted still, though I'm feeling better because I got this message out for Mother. So much love, so much love. Mother loves all of you, so know this. And if you want to be more connected to her, beyond where you are right now, there's a free meditation on my website called Mother's Love Cord Meditation. On that note, I'm signing off. This is a humbling, humbling journey I'm on. Love you, Mother. Hugs and big love to all of you. Mwah.